Now we have to start working on this tab bar functionality. Basically, if user click on a smartwatch, so it should show the data of a smartwatch. If user click on headphone, it should show the data of headphone, and same for the Apple, Samsung and others brands. Alright, so what we are going to do that and how we gonna achieve that. So the logic is simple. So what I'm gonna do, guys, so I'm gonna create one data file for this headphone as well. And if user select this headphone, so we will render the data of headphones. If user select the smartwatch, so we should render the data of a smartwatch. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, guys, inside this data folder I'm gonna create another file that is called headphones.js. okay, and inside this inside this file I'm gonna create one array, export const headphones, and inside this I'm gonna open empty array, and here I'm gonna just copy this first object. So let's copy this first object, and inside this headphone.js I'm gonna just paste this object. All right, now once you paste that, we need some data. Okay, so how we can get the data of headphones? To get the data of headphones, we have to search on the browser. Let me close other tab to the right, and here we have to search headphones and Chroma website. So why I'm searching Chroma website? Because the images of this of this website are pretty cool. So as you can see that the headphone images are pretty well and we can use it. So I'm gonna just click on this product, a Sony headphone, and I'm gonna copy this image link. Okay, before that let's copy the name. So I'm gonna just copy the name and add the name as well here like this. Okay, now we had added the name, but let me add the brand as well. The brand will be Sony and the price will be maybe $50 kind of. And let's copy the image link from here, copy image link, and here we have to dump this image link. All right, now this is the this all the images of that smartwatch which we don't need it right now, so we're gonna get rid of this all the images. Awesome. Now let's paste that image. So I'm gonna just paste that image which we had copied. I think this is okay. Yeah, now after that let's copy copy image link of other image as well, copy image link, and let's add some images as well. All right, awesome. Now let me add one more image, this side image, copy image link, awesome, and paste that as well. Okay, so we have added almost 3 images. Is there any more? Yeah, one more image, let's add that as well, copy image link and paste that like this. All right, now we're gonna add our details as well. So let me add our details kind of here. So I'm just copy this details and let me add this like here. Okay, and for the review, I'm gonna just copy this stuff and I'm gonna adding this stuff here. Awesome. And yeah, so what we had done so far, now we had created one file called headphones.js, and inside this inside this file I had created one array, export const headphone. Inside this array we are having objects. All right, and currently we are just having one object. So what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna copy this object again and just paste that as well, and after that I'm gonna add some more data quickly. So I'm gonna add this Boat Rockers headphones. So let's click on this, copy image link, copy the name first of all, and I'm gonna add this Boat Rockers headphone as well. Okay, and let me add this image as well. So I'm gonna remove this image. Okay, copy image link, okay, and paste that image as well, and here as well. Okay, for now, so I'm just adding one image. Let me add one more image for now quickly. So this is the second image, copy this image link, okay, and let's add the second image as well. Okay, so we had added almost 2 datas, which is Sony Sony headphone, and the second headphone is of Boat Rockers headphone, and we can have more items as well. So let me add this JBL headphone as well. So copy image link, copy the name as well. Okay, and after this you're gonna copy this object as well, and like this, and I'm gonna make this ID as a 3, and let me update the name. Okay, so I'm gonna update the name like this. Okay, and after that let me make it JBL. Okay, and here I'm gonna add the image URL. Okay, and yeah, this pretty looks well. Copy image link, and here we're gonna add the image URL as well, here as well. All right, so after these images, what we can do, guys, yeah, it's looking pretty well. And yeah, now let's collapse this all. Okay, let's close all the file. Now let's collapse all the file. All right, awesome. Now what we had done for now, let me explain you once more. So first of all, we had created one file that is called headphones.js, and here we had add some dummy data, like one Sony headphone, and the second one is like boat rockers headphones, and the third one is like JBL A headphones. All right, now after that, if you go to the home screen component, so here you can see that we are having a home screen component. Okay, currently inside this FlatList, let me minimize this terminal. So if you see that inside this FlatList, we are passing the smartwatch, and that's why it's rendering the smartwatch. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do one experiment for you guys. Now I'm gonna pass the data for headphones. Okay, now I just pass the data, like I just write the headphones, and I had imported the headphones from the data / headphones. Like I'm using an extension like auto import. So how it's like works, so I just write headphones like this here, headphones, and I get the suggestion of import, and if I click on this, so it will get imported from this directory. All right, this is how it works. So the extension name is like auto import, that's why. So if you see that now we are able to see the data of headphones. And now if I gonna copy this smartwatch, and let's make this smartwatch now. Okay, now basically what we have to do, we have to work on this stuff. Like if we are rendering the data of headphones, we have to render the data of headphones. If user is on the smartwatch, so we have to show the data of a smartwatch. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create one state that is called const data set data. Okay, and by default use state, I'm gonna use the use state, and I had imported the use state from the React, not from the React Native. I had imported the use state from the React, and here I'm gonna pass the data of smartwatch. So basically what is happening inside the data, inside this data state, I'm passing the smartwatch as a state. Okay, so let's copy this data. Okay, and I'm gonna pass the data this like this. Okay, awesome. So for what we had done, so basically we had created one state like use state, and we are passing the smartwatch. Now if I pass the headphones, so let's see what is happening. Now it will enter the data of headphones. So by default I want the initial state will be of a smartwatch, so that's why it's showing the smartwatch. Okay, now if user click on headphone, it should show the data of headphones. All right, so how we can achieve that, so let's go to the category component. Okay, and here we are having a selected category, says selected category. All right, so I'm gonna cut this line of code, this is use state code. I'm gonna cut this line of code, and I'm gonna go to the home screen component, and here I'm gonna write the selected category and sys selected category. Awesome. Now after this, I'm gonna pass this state to the, I'm gonna pass this data to the as a props like this. So selected category is equal to selected category. Okay, and set selected category will be is equal to set selected category, like this. Okay, now let's go to the category component, and here I'm gonna read this data. Like the first data is called selected category, comma set selected category. All right, so if I explain you guys what is happening here, so we had moved this state from to the parent component. Okay, now if user click on any category, okay, if user clicking on any category, so it will get called, and it will basically we move the category state to the parent component. Okay, now after this, what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna create one function here, const handle update category like this. Okay, and here what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna update the okay, before that, and here we get the what, here we get the category name, like whatever the user is passing, like new category value, new category. Here we get the new category. All right, now here we check that if new category is equal to, if new category is equal to what, if new category value is like in a smartwatch. Let's go to the category component. So if new category value is a smartwatch, so what I have to do, let me explain you guys. So if new category is a smartwatch, so I'm gonna set the category as a selected category as a smartwatch. Okay, now after that, what else we have to do, I'm gonna set the data as a what, product, what do you call, this is called a smartwatch. Okay, so if user is selecting the smartwatch, so we are updating this category state as a smartwatch, and we are updating the data, we are updating this data with a smartwatch array. Okay, and else if we're gonna have a else if, and inside this we will check that if new category is equal to what, if new category is equal to headphones. So let me copy this headphones and let's go to the here. If new category is headphones, so I'm gonna make this set selected category as a headphones. Okay, and after that I'm gonna set the data as what, headphones like this. Okay, so this is how it's gonna work. Okay, so for what we had done, we had created one state selected category and set selected category state using the use state. By default we are having a smartwatch, and we had created another function that is called handle update category. Inside this we are getting new category. If new category value is equal to smartwatch, okay, so we are updating set selected category is a smartwatch, and we are updating this data with the smartwatch. If new category name is a headphones, so we are updating this selected category state with the headphones and updating this data with the headphones array of objects. All right, now I'm gonna copy this handle update category function. Okay, now if you see that initially we are passing the set selected category, now we are gonna pass this function handle update category function like this. Okay, now let's go to the category component, and here I'm gonna read this handle update category. Okay, and I'm gonna I'm gonna call this function handle update category here like this. Or what else we can do, guys, we can directly call this function here as well, handle update category like this. Okay, and we can get rid of this function. Okay, so let me explain you guys what we had done right now. So inside this home screen we had created one component like, okay, let's click on these headphones, nothing works, right? Why? That's pretty weird. Okay, let me reload the app. Okay, now let's click on headphones, it is not working. Okay, now let's see if the function is calling or not. So we are consoling the new category. Now let's click on headphones. Now if you see that we are getting a new category is an array of objects. Okay, now let's go to this category component. Okay, and here the issue is simple. Here we have to call this item dot name. Okay, now if you click on the headphones, awesome, it's working. Now let me reload the app. Okay, and if I click on headphones, it will show the data of headphone, and if I click on smartwatch, it should show the data of smartwatch. Awesome. And after that, let me close this all the file and let me explain you all the stuff once more. Okay, so let's go to the source, and here we are having a data. Inside this data we have, first of all, we had created one file that is called headphones.js, and here we had dumped some data. Okay, like some data like a simple data. There we having a ID, name, brand, price, image, and images like this, and we are having a details as well, review as well. All right, now let's close this file. After that, we had work on this home screen component. So here we had created one state like const data is equal to set data, and initially we are passing the smartwatch data. Okay, and after that we are having another state that is called const selected category is comma set selected category, and use state by default like we are having a smartwatch. Okay, so basically we had created a state like selected category, and by default value like smartwatch. After that, we had created one function that is called handle update category, and inside this we are getting the new category value. Okay, and after that, let me fix all. Okay, now after that, here we are getting the handle update category. We are having a new category. Okay, if the new category value is equal to smartwatch. Okay, if the new category value is smartwatch, so we are updating this category value as a smartwatch, and we are setting the data as a smartwatch. If the new category name is a headphones, so we are updating this selected category value as a headphones, and we are updating this data as a headphones. Awesome. Now after that, inside this category component, so before that, here we are having just passing the data as a smartwatch, but we are passing this state data state like this. Okay, now after that, inside this category component we have also done some changes. So now we move this selected category state from component label to the parent component label, and we are passing this selected category state like selected category props, and we are passing this selected category state. After that, we are also passing a function that is called handle update category, which we had created and which just needs a category name. Okay, now let's go to the category component, and here we are getting the selected category name, and after that we are also getting the handle update category function. All right, now inside this flat list we are having we are rendering the category item. So we are having a touchable opacity. Okay, and here we are calling a function that is called handle update category, and we are passing the item dot name. So basically we get the name item dot name, and we are also getting the selected category. Awesome. Now after that, we are calling this function handle update category like this, and we are working with the selected category state. Now if you see that we are getting some red line stuff, so how we can fix that? Click on quick fix all auto fixable problems. So that is like some ES linting issue, we can ignore it. Okay, now if we close all the file and let's collapse all the files. So this is how we had learned how to make this working a tab bar functionality. So if you click on a smartwatch, it shows the data of a smartwatch. If you click on headphone, it is showing the data of headphones. Awesome. Now if you click on Hipple, it's nothing happened because we had not worked on that as well, but we can make this like this. So if user if user click on any other state, like if user click on any else state, so I'm gonna make this selected category set selected category which as a new category. Okay, and here my bad, what I had done, I have to make like this. We have to make like this new category. So if user new category is equal to smartwatch, so we have to update the selected category with the new state, and I'm gonna get rid of this state line, and I'm gonna also remove this line of code. Okay, and here I'm gonna add it in the last. Okay, this is optimized code much more. Now headphones, Apple, Samsung, Xiaomi, Huawei. Okay, so this is how we had done stuff. All right, now you can also guys add them another state, and you can add some more data if you want. Okay, so far we had learned how to make this bottom tab tab bar works, like so if you click on any tab, it will show the respective data. All right, so this is the function handle update category, where we had written the logic of updating this data according to the category name. All right, so yeah, that's all in this video guys. Now after that, we have to start working on this product details screen, so let's work on that.